So, how fast do you ride on your e-bike? Well, that's what we're going to explore today, so stick around. Well, hello again, Internet. Welcome back to the channel. I'm out here in Raleigh area with the lovely, talented, beautiful Mrs. Southern Cycling, and you know, I got to thinking, I wonder how fast most people ride their bikes, because everybody seems to be obsessed with these 72-volt, 50-mile-an-hour bicycles. And so I'm just going to throw that question out there. How fast do you guys ride your bikes? Michelle, what do you think?
Well, it depends on my mood. That's how fast I go.
Okay.
If I'm in a bad mood, it's like, yeah, let's get it on, yeah. and if I'm in like a chill back, it's like, yeah, let's go 11, 12 miles an hour and just mosey. So mine's mood related.
Typically, I am going to say we go, and you can still kick that down to a range. You're still riding between 12 and 20 miles an hour.
Well, that's a big range, Blaine.
Not really. I'm going to say we average about maybe 15 miles an hour. And I'm saying that that's about the speed we go, not the, if you look back at the average moving speed back in Komoot, it would be probably less than 15. It would probably be about 13, something like that. But I'm going to say we keep an average of about 15 miles per hour. Now, we are riding almost exclusively in areas like this, so, most of what we're riding is greenways, bike trails, things of that nature. Very little on bike lanes. When we get out onto the bike lanes, we pick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I can certainly understand somebody wanting to ride faster, when they're out on the roads. I don't know what the speed I would want to be riding out on the roads would be on an e-bike.
Well, it depends on the e-bike. You got some of those e-bikes that are more like e-motorcycles that go 40 miles an hour, so that's a broad statement.
Well, you know what I've always said about motorcycles.
Yeah.
About e-bikes and how they relate.
Yeah.
This is really, I find this just to be fascinating here. This boardwalk laid right into the dirt. My goodness, the maintenance on this got to be incredible.
This is a redneck. This is a redneck greenway.
Yeah, there you go. Just ate a bug.
Anyway,
back to our speed. So, as you're riding these speeds, I guess a lot of that is going to be dependent on. You're clear all the way here, Michelle. A lot of that's going to be dependent on why you're riding your bike. Michelle and I, we ride these for leisure. We're not commuting to work. We're not going down to the store. We'd have a heck of a long ride if we were going to the store. What do you think?
Well, I mean, if we went up to the Dollar General, we'd have to get on Highway 210 and face death.
But that's what I'm saying. It would be a heck of a ride. The stores that we could go to, the nearest town is probably 14 miles away, so that'd be a 28-mile.
Well, I mean, but when you're saying store, I mean, you kind of, it's a broad statement. Convenience store is within like 5 miles.
Yeah, but it's on pretty fast roads. These are the type of roads that we generally end up riding on. Speaking of, riding on trails, I'd said almost exclusively, but we come out to this type of a road quite a bit.
I'm telling you, neighborhood roads are the way to go.
Yeah,
you connect
and we
them
just
with
build our
greenways,
routes
but
with
we're
this.
going off subject. We got to circle back.
Okay. When we're out on roads, if they're any busier than this little neighborhood road, we do tend to speed up a little bit. But so I guess that would be question number 2. Question number 1 is, how fast do you ride your e-bike? Question number 2, why do you ride your e-bike? Is it leisure? Is it to travel from point A to point B?
Yeah.
You know, why are you riding it? Question number 3 would be what, Michelle? Do you have any ideas?
Do you pedal or do you throttle?
There you go. There you go. Question number 3. Do you pedal your e-bike or do you throttle your e-bike? I think you all know where I stand on that.
Well, we're also not going out and trying to deliver packages.
That's exactly right.
You know, I can understand why somebody would be using their throttle to do that. But if here's my kick on things.
Okay.
Which is kind of off a little bit of topic of the whole how fast you go, but not really. If you are using your bike as a business.
Look at this stupid.
This is a roundabout. This is not even a roundabout.
Oh my goodness. I'd have a hard time making that turn on my bicycle. Yeah, I know, I'm off topic again.
But if you're using your bike as business, I think you should be using the road. I don't think you should be using the public greenways that are for leisure.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
You know, because you are trying to get somewhere fast, and people that are on the greenways are really not trying to get somewhere fast.
You know, that's actually an excellent point, Michelle.
I know, I have lots of them.
And you let me know all the time.
I know.
How you doing?
I'm humble too.
Yes, I know. Excellent point. So question number 3 is, do you use the throttle or the pedal? And I guess that ties in with, hello puppy, that ties right in with question number 1, how fast do you ride? And where do you ride?
Yeah.
Now, I guess that would be number 4. Where do you ride your e-bikes? Because we had number 1, what do we got here? Some tennis matches or pickleball,
Yep,
I don't know what's the
tennis.
difference. I guess that's tennis. Question number 1 would be, how fast do you ride? Number 2 would be,
Where do you ride?
no, why do you ride?
Why do you ride? Oh, okay.
And 3 would be, do you throttle or pedal assist? And 4 would be, where do you ride? Greenways or roads? So if you'd answer them questions down there and let us know, like I said, I think the most important one that I'm really exploring, how y'all doing today? How you doing? The one that I'm really interested in is why you ride them.
Honestly, why you ride is going to probably a lot depend on how fast you ride.
Well, sure.
I mean, that's not exclusive, but let's answer the questions for them.
Do you know where the basketball courts are?
I sure don't, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Question number 1.
Well, number 1
Yeah, let's answer
is
them
how
straight on.
fast. Oh, you mean for us to answer?
Of course.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to give them answers. I want them to give me answers.
Well, then you can give me answers.
Okay, question number 1, how fast do we ride? I think we already answered.
Right, about average of 15.
Yeah, we keep it an average of 15 miles an hour. Right now, I'm going 12.8. I'm going to be speeding up now because I'm drifting downhill.
Then there's me. I ride depending on my mood. I already explained that.
Yep. But that's what we average. That's what we average.
We ride. Why do we ride? We ride for leisure.
Yeah, that's it. That's the main reason we ride. I don't recall ever getting on one of these bikes and saying, I have to go somewhere, and so I get on the bike and do it.
No.
We're too far out in the country for that, one thing.
Yep.
So.
Third.
Question number 3. Which one was number 3, pedal assist or throttle? I'm always pedal assist. I just don't throttle. I just don't throttle. My other leisure bike doesn't even have a throttle. My class 1 EMTB doesn't even have one. We're going to be going straight across here,
okay.
Michelle.
I use it a little bit to pull off at red lights and stuff like that. So I'm not exclusive, but I don't.
Right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick that up. We wanted to wait because there was some pretty loud traffic going through there. But number 3, the throttling. You know, I don't throttle really at all. I'm not going to say I never do. I explored it there for a little bit, as you may know. But Michelle uses it to pull out, and I see nothing wrong with pulling out with them. That's just my personal preference. I'm not saying that's what it should be or
Well,
should
the
not
main
be.
reason I don't throttle is because I'm using this as a form of exercise
Uh-huh.
too. Enjoyment and exercise. I want to keep moving.
Uh-huh. How about you out there? Do you use these things for exercise as well as leisure? You know, I guess I kind of use this for exercise as well. And then
Number 4.
the number 4 is where you ride. Do we have our questions right? You know, we're just doing this on the fly.
I think we've got them mostly right.
Is where you ride. And for us, it's greenways like this. That's why we use a navigation app so that we can find these greenways, because we'd never be able to find them the way they're kind of hidden and tucked in. But yeah, if you would answer them questions down below,
You would like
I
to,
would really
you
appreciate
would
it,
like to
'cause-
drag me to places in the woods that have dirt trails. Although we have ridden on dirt trails, we've ridden
Yeah.
on, you know, but they're not. Some of the ones I didn't go willingly.
So, but I think we'll wrap it up with that right there. What you think, Michelle? You got anything to add?
Nope.
I'm just really interested in this. So if you'd answer them questions down below, I would appreciate it. Hey, from right here in Raleigh, North Kakalaki, this is Southern Cycling and Beyond, and
Mrs. Southern Cycling and whatever.
what are we telling them, darling?
Stay safe, God bless, and
Keep the wheels rolling.
we're out.
Hey, we're out.